What's up, y'all? Welcome to the What It Look Like podcast.
Stallone,
I
I
got
see
my
you.
man
Tune for hire.
Tune for Hire. I got my man Rizal.
Or is it Ranstar Digital, a.k.a.
There you go. And I got Pink, which
The
is wearing
Geek.
pink. All right, and myself, I'm Dre Day. So what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing
Chilling.
good. Yeah.
What it look like.
What it look like? What it look like? What it look like?
I had my hat before he
All right.
did.
Oh,
I mean, we both Brooklyn natives, so you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I had it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hat means nothing, though, because it ain't got no team logo. It ain't got a actually player. What's your favorite player on the Nets?
Kevin Durant, I used to not like
So
him.
we like each other. Yeah.
I didn't like him until he...
what's not to like about Kevin Durant?
When he was in Oklahoma, he could have beat the Warriors.
Okay.
Then he went to the team that beat him, which
Okay.
bullied him. Who
Yeah.
goes and hang out with the bullies, but someone who doesn't have that aggressive mentality. Okay, he got his
But you're
ring.
sitting next to a bully. That's
we
Pink.
go.
Pink is a
Pink
bully.
the Geek.
Please defend
Pink
yourself.
the Geek is a
Here we go.
bully.
Defend yourself,
I'm not
girl.
paying his ass no mind.
You mentioned bully, so I got to put the camera on bully. She's a bully.
You a bully?
You look amazing, by the way.
Yes, she does.
If he
right?
wants to see a bully, I can show him a bully. But for right now, we're going to speak about Kevin Durant. Forget his comment over there.
Hey now, you said Kevin Durant?
Durant.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
We are
Rest in
not
peace,
gonna-
Kevin Samuels.
We are not doing a Kevin Samuels thing
Yeah.
here.
That's my God. Why didn't they have a public funeral for him? I cried. That's my God.
I got a question.
Yes.
Why is it that 9 ants cannot live rent free?
9 ants.
Yeah, why can't they live for free
Uh,
in an apartment? Because they're not tenants.
Not 10.
Oh, what was the topic
10
you were
ants.
talking about?
10 ants. That
What
was
was
like
the topic? What
T-I-N
were we
or
talking about
T-E-N.
again? Hold on. Funeral?
I'm lost right now. I'm still
I throw up in the air. If you catch it, you catch it.
you know, Young Bucks
Alley-oops.
goes over their head.
back to the bully.
Oh,
She said we young bucks go over our head.
It does.
Okay.
I got something to say. Kanye West.
I love him.
Oh my gosh.
I know we're all talking about him. We hate to talk about him. What do you think?
He needs help.
Why?
But didn't he have help already?
He's
What the-
mental. He
But
needs
didn't he
help.
go? Didn't he? Wasn't he institutionalized? I think for 72 hours. So didn't he get help there?
Just 72 hours?
I don't think
Yeah.
3 days is going
70
to be
word.
enough for him. I mean,
He
there's a
needs
lot of things
help.
going on
Well,
with him.
well, why does he need help?
What did he do wrong?
Everything.
What's
He-
everything?
I-
Marrying Kim Kardashian.
I don't even care about that.
4 kids?
Just,
Yeah, 4 kids.
he could do all of that. That's his
He has
business.
4 kids? I didn't even know that.
No,
4
wait.
beautiful kids with
North,
Kim Kardashian.
west, south,
Yeah.
east. Is that what it is? Or-
Wait, you say you got 4.
He got 4 kids.
I was like,
She had 4 kids for him.
The two,
But
okay.
wait, I gotta say this. Just because he said that, I gotta ask a question.
Yes.
Why do plants stay in the bathroom? What do you call them?
This is the
What do you
corny
call-
joke segment,
No, because he
by the
said
way.
something. If you say a joke, I'm
Why
gonna say a
do
joke.
plants stay in the bathroom?
And what do you call them actually? Toiletries. Okay, so back to what you said. All right, let's get back to.
Yo, we're light at light.
oh, lights in the back.
Randall
But he's
Digital.
shaking his head over there.
His jokes is.
He's on a roll. I
Your
see.
jokes is
No,
hitting.
he's good. He's good.
Yo, look.
I mean-
I hope Blake got better jokes than you because you hitting right now.
Where I perform in Las Vegas, you need to get a Groupon.
Okay.
It's only $2. You
$2.
go there, you
Right.
go all the way back in the
That's
room.
it.
You go-
Who's your agent? You should be.
I was- that was good.
Wait, I gotta say this. Where in Las Vegas do you perform, sir?
Gotta go to Groupon and find out.
He plugged himself. Look at that. Anyway, okay.
All right, I'm sorry. Back to Kanye.
Yeah, back to
I love Kanye West. What is he doing wrong? He's talking about the Jewish community. He's speaking facts. He want to bring back his people. You know what I'm saying?
What
We're
people?
lost. We're lost. Kanye West is president 2024. That's what he's saying.
Well, you know,
I'm hoping for Kanye.
Charlamagne said something that was really interesting. He said that every time Kanye feels like the media
Right.
is coming for him, he sways towards black people, and then when black people have something to say, then he sways back to them. It's like back and forth.
Right.
What do you think about that? Because I think that's kind of
That's the problem
Yeah.
I have. That's the problem I have. You know, his whole mental is just, to me, he needs to fix it.
Right.
I can't knock the man for what he feels. I loved Kanye's music. When he first came out, that was a bad motherfucker.
College
Now?
dropout.
Now, I'm like, what's wrong with you? What the hell?
He's a billionaire. He's the richest black man in America.
And
That's
he-
his words.
And
That is
he
his
needs help. That's probably why. Money don't make you. Money doesn't define you. It might give you what you want, but some people mentally can't handle that. And I think that's what it is. He doesn't know how to handle fame. It went way beyond what he thought.
But he's broken. You got to keep in mind he's divorced. You know what I'm saying, from Kim Kardashian, and you know
I
some
mean-
type of spell that they put on the
I
black
was,
man.
gonna say, did you really think that was gonna last?
Well, I'm gonna go back to what you said. Right? So I agree. He has Kanye when he's in trouble, he panders to us.
Yes.
Right. So with when he had the issues with Pete Davidson, who we would have never been able to say and know his name. Sadly, we all know his name. Right. So Pete Davis had his kid on his lap. Now he's saying all this stuff. Now he's mentioning race, and soon as something happens, he gets with Candace Owens, and he's back to you know
White
conservative,
Lives
white lives matter and such. So if it's mental, it's a very prepared mental issue.
Okay.
It's very prepared. It's very strategic. So I think he got his help already. I think he's just playing all sides. He doesn't have the right people around him, or better yet, he has might have the right people around him, but they're not listening.
Okay.
So whatever happens, you know, I wish the best for him because he has kids, you know. But right now, I think we're going to see possibly the demise. Whatever that means, I can't tell you, can't forecast it, but things are changing. But in the meantime, though,
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. In the meantime, because he's a billionaire, he has time to fix it, right? And money, to your point, money, being rich just fix money problems. It doesn't fix anything else.
But he said he can't be canceled. He said,
Right, he feels he
I can't. But Balenciaga cut ties with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a big loss.
That's a big one.
That's a big loss.
You know what I'm saying? Balenciaga.
Yeah.
It's like he's wearing it. And everybody want to be like, I want to be like Kanye.
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
buying Balenciaga. So they're like, nah, we don't want nothing to do with this guy. He's talking about the Jews.
Yeah.
The Jews run
So let me paint
the
a scenario
world.
for you. Let me-
Not even New York.
Let me
The
paint the
world.
scenario. Kanye was here, right? He said the same thing. What would you guys do after?
I let him speak.
No, after. After he leaves, controversy happens. What do you guys do?
We trending.
Do you do what you're trending? You're trending. What do you do? Everybody's getting at you like they did Nori. What do you do?
Nori took the sucker role.
What do you do?
He apologized. Like, what
What
are you
do you do?
apologizing for?
What do you do?
You knew who this man was.
What do
you
you
know what
want
he was
another
going to
joke?
say.
Okay, what do you do? That's how you get the attention to a bad joke. What would you do?
I would have did with exactly what was done. I would let him talk.
No, after. He's
I
gone.
would-
He's gone. He's
I would have
left.
took the backlash
would've
because
took
like,
it?
I put you on my platform to vent.
What if now you? What if your sponsors start saying and threatening that if you don't do an apology, you know?
Right.
So what do you do?
I'm around with Kanye because you're a billionaire. You go pat in my pockets, my man. Yeah, but it look like
He's
radio.
gonna do that.
How you gonna feed those 10 kids you have?
Ooh.
7 kids.
I said 10. I know what I said. So you know what I said. Yeah,
I don't know what he's talking about. 10 kids.
Wow.
If I have 10 kids in the world, what it look like? Podcast, reach out, DM, light.
well, what would and I'm asking, what would you guys do if this is your show? It's what it look like podcast. What would you do?
I think I would take that approach. Like, you know, I got to run this show. This is where I eat. You know, I probably would, you know, apologize too, but not for what he's saying, but just for the fact that my people, my audience heard that, you know, and they experienced that.
And what would you do?
I would literally just say to the people, like, listen, everyone's entitled to how they feel. You cannot dictate how someone's going to come at you or what they're going to say. Okay? We had him on the show as a guest. So I'm not apologizing for having him on the show as a guest. Okay? If he said something that was disrespectful, I'll address that. But if he didn't, why am I apologizing? He spoke. He spoke what he felt.
Right.
And that's it. He's a guest.
Now, disrespect is subjective. So to you, it might be disrespect, but you got 3 sponsors, and 2 of them
That
say
might-
they felt it was disrespectful, and we might pull out if there's not some type of
Apology?
acknowledgement
Well-
of somewhere. What would you do?
I have public relations behind
You
me.
got nice glasses,
so-
right? You want more of those, right?
Oh, I'm going to get them.
Okay, but the sponsors will make it easy, right? Easier,
But-
right?
What I would do if it was really a thing or a tug of war, because I'm not going to change how I feel.
No,
The man is entitled to what he wants to say.
Freedom of speech.
However, I will say to them, you know, the policy of the show is to allow our guests to speak. But going forward, we apologize if this made anyone feel some kind of way. And moving forward, we will be more conscious of that so that it does not happen again.
So we would all compromise, because at the end of the day,
If it's talking about our bread and butter, yes.
exactly, and that leads me into Nori, because a lot of people got on Nori and they would say, "Oh, you know, you're a chump. You shouldn't." Nori is not a. People forget Nori is hip hop, right? He's an MC.
But he's messy.
Wait, so let me. His platform is what? Drink champs. What do? You talk about hip hop.
And you drink, and when you drink, what happens? A drunk person speaks a sober mind.
Yeah. So as I.
Kanye West drunk a lot of Douce,
So,
by
yeah.
the way. Shouts out to Douce.
Jigga. You getting paid for that?
Right, I'm about to say, yeah, you get money on the side.
Yeah, as long as you be plugging it that whole. So no, but my point is
This is
that
what it
I
look
think-
like. We don't got sponsors yet.
I think that Nori, right? I think I think it was unfair because I think people forget that he's not a political pundit, right? He's not a political host, and he got caught out there.
Yeah.
He was surprised.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to react to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you look at other interviews with Kanye, people can react.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If he's on, even if he's on Charlemagne
Yeah.
show or whoever, Tariq Nasheed show or whatever, they know how to respond.
Yeah.
And I think that he's getting a bad deal, bad rap from the hip hop community.
Yeah.
What say you guys?
Because Tyler Kweli said that Kanye used his platform. He kind of used Nori. I think that's kind of true because he didn't have to come there and say that, but the way that he presented everything and on Nori's show about George Floyd, that was just a lot,
Yeah,
Like,
what's your thoughts about that, the George Floyd, his comment?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear it. I'm
didn't
too much in.
hear it.
I didn't. I apologize.
You have the internet?
I'm in my books.
You have
That-
the internet though?
I do.
So when you do have the internet?
I do.
Okay. In your house or do you borrow someone else's?
In my house.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask these questions. We're cool.
Why y'all borrow internet?
I do. My neighbors, I'm connected to their Wi-Fi. They got
He
fast
told me
speed.
about it.
That's the one beauty. See, I can see who's on my Wi-Fi. I'll cut that shit right.
I just
off.
don't use no payment methods because I don't want them stealing my, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
he's stealing, but he don't want anybody to steal it.
yeah,
from him,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I got it.
It's public Wi-Fi with my neighbor because he
Yeah.
gave me a password.
But I will look into it.
Yeah. So what he said about and I was kidding, somewhat. Okay, no, seriously though. So what he said was that George Floyd, rest in peace, rest in paradise, did not die from the police. He died from fentanyl, which we know that's not true.
Whoa! Why would he say that?
Well, he's linked up with Candace Owens, and that's something that's in her. I believe it's in her documentary. I believe
Right,
it is.
right,
I
right,
haven't
right.
seen it, but that's what they're saying. The end of the day, what he said was insensitive, obviously.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what I said. Does he really, at this point, have a mental issue? Is it selective if he's saying it for clickbait? But I mean, if from our community, for anybody that supports, I mean, this is a movement that the whole. When black people, African Americans, specifically in the United States, dance, everybody follows our dances.
Correct.
When we have a new slang, the world follows our slang. Our fashion, except for yours, everybody follows.
Wow.
Right?
my fashion
But
is what it look
Not
like.
yet, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's a whole thing. But we're gonna have to talk about that. That's a whole.
well, the logo's
brand
fine.
now.
Everything
Yeah,
else,
this
you
is
know.
what it looked like.
Yeah, it's the problem with the device
And,
between the chair and the mic.
I need a sexy
Yeah, right.
shirt.
Yeah.
Minus the
I need a
Everybody
sexy.
on this show always looks for the intern. Okay, all right. So and so everything that we do, the world follows.
Yeah.
So when you
Indeed.
say something like when we all were angry about what happened, the murder of George Floyd, the world rebelled.
Yes.
Countries rebelled. So when you say somebody of Kanye's influence, because he has influence of the many people, that's all you out there that bought his shoes online. When he says that, it affects their mind, and you're
You're right.
creating your
Right.
own army,
Right.
right?
Right.
So
See, I haven't yet to watch the documentary, but he also state when George Floyd was saying "mama," he was talking about his girlfriend. Did you see that part?
yeah, I did see that.
He wasn't calling his actual mother. He was saying "mama," meaning for his girlfriend. And he also said that his roommates say that we're looking for a tall black man. I ain't see the interview, so I don't know. But if he's with Candace Owens and it's her documentary, it may be some truth to what the documentary is saying. Maybe he did get hit with fentanyl, and we saw an 8-minute video of the officer putting his knee on his neck. We don't know. But if he's gonna say it and he's Kanye West, it may be some truth to it. So why don't we do our research
I
before
don't
we
know.
say
Somebody that follows Trump, I don't know.
I like Trump? You never stayed at the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City? Come on now. Everybody loves Trump Taj Mahal.
No.
Well, it's the Hard Rock now, so
Yeah, Hard Rock
Right.
is
But,
official.
No, I
Shout out
haven't.
to Hard Rock. We're looking for sponsors.
That's the second one. It's this guy.
yeah.
Do say in Hard Rock. What it look like podcast. You see
Okay,
the merch?
so I see. So you, I know where he's going, right?
let him live.
So I gotta go. He's
You
a
going
well
for
watcher. Can I? He's a well watcher and a tree hugger. See, listen.
Right.
So like, when you say about the research, right? I get
Yes.
what you're saying, right? But
We
here's
don't
what-
know. It's two sides to every story.
Here's what we do know, right? Here's
Right.
what we do know. Because let's just.
I know where you're going.
I'm gonna go on the crazy train. I'm going to Planet Bizarro where you come from, right?
Oh, shit.
Let's assume, right, that we need to do more research. There's one thing that's undeniable. There was a knee to his neck.
For 8
He was
minutes.
going there.
8 minutes.
8
so
minutes. We all
regardless
saw
of
it.
regardless of
That's
the world, so
That's crazy in itself.
So the world saw the same thing and reacted
Correct.
the same. They didn't care about what happened before.
They didn't care about fentanyl.
They didn't care about anything. What they saw was a human being with his knee, with a murderer looking at the camera.
Smash it down.
Okay, so when Kanye says that, he can, and Candace Owens and anybody else, when they say that, they're distracting. But it's up to us, right? As an intelligent human beings
To do
be-
research.
But let me ask a question.
yeah,
What made this all come out? What made him even bring that up?
it's that whole movement. It's just
He was running with Candace Owens, and she had on a White Lives Matter shirt beside him in Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So clearly, she's giving him insight like, yo, look, I'll support Black Lives Matter. I'm getting funded by Black Lives Matter. The truth is, he got hit with fentanyl. She had to have told him something for him to feel comfortable saying it.
they can say whatever they want.
Do you? I'm saying.
That's fine.
Do you
but
think they had a conversation?
I'm sure
If he was going to die from fentanyl, he would have died before the knee even went to the neck.
Yeah. Right. Because
So
You ever had
when
fentanyl? How do you know how
it's-
it?
might drop.
Without
Got a mic drop.
going into anything, I'm just saying, like, when you have health issues and you have to take certain medications,
Right.
if that man was on it, listen, I'm a diehard Prince fan. I love my Michael Jackson. All those people, that was in there. They took painkillers and fentanyl, right?
Right,
And they found it in an autopsy.
right.
I didn't hear nothing about no fentanyl until you guys just brought it up just now. All I knew is what that cop did.
Right.
So
Right.
even if it isn't his bloodstream, that shit the cop did, no.
Yeah. For
And-
8 minutes.
What gets me mad sometimes is I don't know. I guess that's why I'm studying people's behavior.
There you go. And in summation,
'Cause I
what
don't
in summation,
understand.
what would you say to close this part? What would you surmise about Kanye and this whole situation? And
He's
how
just an
presented?
asshole.
So
There you
question.
have
That
it.
needs
Would you?
help.
You paid a lot of money in
Needs
college
help.
to come up with that?
I'm just telling you.
I got a question. Dre.
No,
What's up?
I'm not.
2024. Will you vote for Kanye?
No.
2024. Pink. Would you vote for Kanye?
Am I white?
He has white children.
I'm asking you, am I white?
I'm voting for Kanye. But
You-
your answer
God bless
is.
you.
Your answer is.
No.
Would you vote for Kanye 2024?
No.
I'm the only one that's gonna vote for Kanye.
Why are you voting for Kanye?
Yeah.
You never heard Jesus walk?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
Also,
I'm looking at you. Right? so,
Can you please give him one? Just.
all right, it's time. It's time for
It's time for me to pop in here. Yo, check it out.
Lady Rex in the building.
Right there, right there.
I thought he was a college intern. Somebody bring my water. That's what I thought.
Yo, he's saying, bring my water.
All right, now
Now I
question.
got this awful disease where I can't stop telling airport jokes. The doctor says it's terminal.
He got one up on you. He got one up on you.
All right.
What's your comeback? No. What's your comeback?
I saw something strange I saw something strange at the airport today. I saw a guy walking with a basketball. I guess he was traveling.
Oh, he got you,
my
Light.
God.
What's your comeback, Light?
So next segment.
Corny joke segment.
Hip hop. Is hip hop killing our kids? Is hip hop the culture, and that includes fashion, music? Is it killing our kids?
Yeah.
I know I'm a grown ass man, and I started wearing skinny jeans because the hip hop industry said no more wide legs, no more loose fit. You gotta wear skinny jeans.
Is that so your knots would fit?
No, hip hop is killing me because I'm wearing skinny jeans now.
Okay.
No, where's your individuality? So how's hip hop killing you? If you don't want
I'm
to
following the trend.
why be a follower? Be a leader.
That's deep, but
AKA Rockhead.
the ladies call me handsome, so I gotta follow what they like.
Wait a minute, you told me they call me handsome.
Well, they took my name and gave it to you because I've been going for a while.
I got my own name.
Dre Day is handsome, ladies. I want to be handsome again, so
You
give
can
me-
leave him with handsome. We'll give you GQ.
Oh, GQ.
That's sophistication.
Wow.
That's right.
So I don't got that.
Not yet.
All right.
You gotta rep a little bit better.
There you go. There you
I'm
go.
on my bishop shit and juice.
Now that we're gonna leave Bizarro world. So again, is hip hop killing our kids? I know it's a general question, and before you answer, here's why I'm asking that question. A lot of the young people are killing each other, robbing. It's a lot of violence, and a lot of it's attributed to the music. Right, and obviously when we were younger, they tried to blame when the violence started to erupt. They tried to blame it on our generation, but in this generation, it's much more aggressive.
Yeah.
Is it hip hop? Is it the culture, or is it something else?
I can't say it's the music. I'm being honest because
Culture.
that's the case.
I'm putting all of it.
You a female, so you don't live with.
Hold
we
on.
go-
I have sons, okay, and I have sons. We're just gonna leave it there, all right? But think about it. Are you gonna say that the white rock music is killing us? Because think about it, the white music, the rock music, if you play the shit backwards, they're worshiping the devil. So I'm not gonna blame hip hop. I don't like the way hip hop has changed because there's no meaning to it. I think it's lame. Or you talking about, I got money, fuck these bitches, fuck these hoes, I'ma shoot that nigga. I'm sorry. That's not how I would speak, but this is what's out there. I don't like it. However, it is really, I would say social media is more the problem, not music. Social media. Fitting in, jealous, envy, because people are broadcasting what they're doing, what money they got, what car they drive, where they live. Hey, I'm sitting on the toilet in my castle. Okay, well, let's go kill his ass because we know he's home. Who does that?
Facts.
So to me, I think it's more social media than actual music because, your point, they used to say that about our music. And to me, I don't care what y'all say, our music was fucking fly. But the music today sucks.
What say you, sir?
As far as the
Well said, by the way.
As far as the culture is concerned,
Yeah. Is it?
Thank you. Did I get an A?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Minus.
You get an E for effort.
minus?
You get an E for
I didn't ask
effort.
you. I didn't ask you. Young bucks, stay over in your lane.
I think the culture needs a boost. It definitely needs a boost. I don't know where it's gonna come from because the music, like she said, it's changed into something else. I mean, it could be the fact that we liked one version of it and they're creating a new version of it. But like she said, social media is kind of like separating that for me. That's why.
And
I mean, we went from heading from self-destruction to throw your guns in the air to I'm spinning the block. So I don't know. What do you think?
okay.
And can I just add one other thing?
Sure.
Half the people that talk about that have never even been there.
Right. They're not really thugs. Like
No.
who was really the gangsters? You know what I'm saying? Like right now T.I. is beefing with Charleston White. Is T.I. a thug? T.I.'s not a thug.
But he need to keep his ass out of trouble.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a thug. If you shoot somebody, that don't mean you a gangster or a thug. You just shot somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think these hip hop artists are thugs or gangsters. They just, if you shoot like Gucci Man, I think he killed somebody. Little Boosie killed somebody, but that don't mean you a thug. If you put a gun in anybody's hand, they become a tough guy. Give me a gun right now. I'm gonna be a tough guy. I'm gonna talk my shit because I got a gun in my hand and you don't got a gun. So I'm overpowering somebody weaker than me because I have a weapon. So
That's the most clearest thing you said.
and I'm drinking moonshine.
Yeah. I'm gonna toast to that. I'm gonna toast to that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Eye to eye.
So that's
Yeah.
phenomenal. Now phenomenal.
I was passing it for you.
Yeah. Okay, so
Speak on it.
as I finish the devil's nectar. So here's my view. Hip hop, I think hip hop once again is getting a bad rap. The culture, the music, and guiding our young people. In my opinion,
Right.
the issue is households. Okay, you brought up something. You brought up about rock music and the things that they say, right? With us, we don't have households like we used to. We've lost that nuclear family, right? And where we had the mother, father, son, daughter. And if you have a single parent household, things happen, but you can have an uncle, a cousin, an aunt, a neighbor, and now we've left our children to be raised by single parent households. And
Are
in
the
those
wolves.
and those single parent households, it's hard to expect, which is mostly women, black women, to expect them to be able to guide multiple children in and out of the house and provide them that guidance, right? And I'm not shaming, black fathers, right? Because there's always circumstances, and every black father that's not in the household is a criminal, did something wrong. But the reality is, was it 70% of black women are not married, single, not married. So if you're raising kids, how do you keep your kids from coming in the house, specifically boys, at 2 a.m.? And when you have, so if they don't have a father, sons need to see the physical manifestation of themselves. Okay, thank you. They need to see the physical manifestation of themselves, right?
Gotta stay hydrated.
Thank you.
And if they don't see that, how can you govern them? So when you look at a lot of it's very simple. When a kid, a young man or young girl commits a crime, and they come in at 2 a.m. with a gun or smelling of weed, who's allowing them to come in the house at that time and not question them? And for them to keep going outside. So the music becomes their guide because there's no other guidance. So again, I'll just say hip hop might be the fuel, right? But at the end of the day, we have to reclaim our households back. Because nowadays, as you guys remember, back in the days when a lot of our MCs spoke about crime and everything and drugs, they talked about, I regret what I seen outside. Now, this generation talks about taking it, and they're on demon time.
I think it's something in the air. Demon time is a spell cast in the air, because I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be on demon time. If I'm driving in my car and someone cuts me off, I consider it demon time because I'm upset.
Yeah, but that's because you work overnight.
Yeah.
Somebody cuts me off? Bro, are you serious? I'm driving fast behind them.
Actually, I feel that some COVID fucked everybody up.
I thank God. Let me knock on wood. I never had COVID. I never was infected.
I was in the very beginning. That's why I'm fully vaxxed.
I'm not even vaxxed.
I'm not playing with that shit. Not playing with it. It's scary. I've lost people.
Do you have
so-
taste still? Can you taste?
I can, yeah.
Okay.
Only me and my husband. None of my kids. Thank you, Lord. But it's a serious thing. And people took it for granted that it was, no, this shit was real and you gotta be safe. But the thing that fucked me up, why don't people wash their hands? Like, it had nothing to do with COVID. Motherfuckers don't. I go in the bath, even women, they come, and I'm watching you. You didn't.
Nah, I don't.
Wash
Is
your
it
hands.
truth to that women don't wash their hands and
I've
deal with more
I've
touching
seen-
and feeling than we do?
I've seen women walk out the bathroom and it fucks me. What the hell? Like, wash your hands. Wash your hands. But
I
don't
agree,
know.
because I think
I
I
just-
think in COVID a lot of people focused on mask,
Yeah.
and no one focused on just simple hygiene.
Right.
And if you notice, the people that got COVID, received COVID, it was usually when you were around family members in a safe space.
Right.
I can't now. I'm not.
Right.
Now, I don't have all the
It was
numbers for all
church.
of Yeah.
Church.
Oh, it was
That was my last church Sunday.
Oh, really?
I hugged somebody, and they had it.
And they
they had it.
They didn't know.
So you, so
They didn't know.
So wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so people should wash their hands. Why didn't you give space and allow someone to hug you?
We had this one.
She still got her mask, by the way.
We
ladies
had
and
this
gentlemen.
So why? How do you think you got it? How do you know you got it from the hug?
I don't. I'm just saying that was the last thing.
Oh, the last-
that's
okay,
the last
okay.
grouping that I was around.
touched it, okay.
The only other scenario would be when my husband was at work. He came home. If maybe it came with him, I don't know. He had it first. Then
You
I
came
did.
with it, make it sound like it was a being that followed him.
It did, because that shit came in. It came.
Had dinner
and
with you guys.
I said, look,
Yep.
we not sure if it was that. I'm the good wife, so I made sure he was good. His soup, his tea, his orange juice,
Whoa.
all of that, made steamed, everything.
Whoa.
And then when it came up, that's what it was. I was like, fuck, and I didn't protect myself.
See, that's why let's be
So
We just want to make an announcement. We got Ride or Die in the building. We
Oh,
got
what up,
Lighty
Ride or
Rex in the
Die?
background.
What up?
I can't wait till she come on set because she got some shit for us.
What she got?
She got some shit. Some shit that make you feel more of a, some manly shit. Some shit that make your bedroom activities turn up.
All right. So
Well-
we're gonna do all that in the next segment.
Next segment.
And-
I'm waiting for my little potion because I gotta go home.
yeah,
Well, I gotta
Let's talk
say
about
one
it.
thing. I
Okay.
gotta say one thing. I used to-
About the potion?
No, not about the post. No. What happened was I used to work at a calendar factory, and I got fired for taking too many days off. Okay, next segment. Let's go.
He got 3 up on Light. Light need to come with his jokes because he got 3 up. Light.
You're watching one of the.
Like, he got 3 up.
I just do it.
He said he just do it. He said he snuffed it.
I don't know. Is it still recording?
Friday.
We still
So how professional